Good morning. My name is Jen Stevenson, and I was asked by Pastor Kyle to help us celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm a wife, mother of 3, member of the choir, a Stevens minister, and relevant today, a social worker for over 20 years. I've had the privilege of working in residential treatment for kids with behavior challenges, community mental health with those living with serious mental illness or intellectual disabilities, crisis management, both in the community and emergency room for those experiencing one of the worst days of their life, and now in private practice with those whose difficult moments have become a difficult season. It has been one of the greatest honors of my life to walk with people in a time that is the worst life has to offer and make it a little less the worst. Mental health struggles have been a prominent part of my own personal life, with humor and pain that comes along with it. My grandpa lived with bipolar disorder, generally very successfully with his medication, until sometimes in the summer when he'd start mowing the lawn, maybe at 4 a.m., maybe with his boxers on. That was usually a good indicator to start asking some questions. My dad had an extended period of dementia, probably Alzheimer's, that because he was so private, wasn't recognized until he started experiencing paranoia and hallucinations and delusions. My personal favorite was when he told me one day how much he liked my pants, only to find out that he had been living under the impression that I had stopped wearing pants in public. Thanks, Dad. We lost them both years ago now. And despite all the terribly dark parts, these are the parts I remember, the parts that have become my story. There are other mental health challenges for those I love that they're facing anxiety, depression, OCD, and others, but those are not my story. My story is finally being diagnosed with ADHD at 41. Last week we talked about serious mental illness, and this week I'd love to focus on neurodivergence and its mental health challenges. Almost anyone who knows me knows what I like to describe as golden retriever energy. I love people. I love you. Most likely, I will not remember your name again, but I'll remember almost everything that you told me about yourself and the vibe that you have. I can tell how people in a space are doing just by walking in the room. I can hyperfixate on something, forget to eat, sleep, use the bathroom in a timely manner, and potentially pick up my kids from school. Sorry, guys. I can get more done in 1 hour than some people can in a whole day, but only if the circumstances are right. Other times, it can be in the other way around, say for putting away laundry, dishes, or various other things around my house. It's already clean. That's what laundry baskets are for. ADHD brains thrive on novelty, challenge, urgency, interest, and passion. Person you want in an emergency? Yes. Person you want to make sure there's gas in the car? Not as much. Person you want to jump up and down for 3 hours cheering at a marathon and champagne with all your friends? Yes. Person you want to train with you for the marathon? Probably not. I have learned that everything for me, like a golden retriever, is a series of connected sprints where I pass out briefly in the middle. My life is built on incredible systems: calendars, watch alarms, timers, phone reminders, and very specific places for things. And still this week alone, I have lost my backpack with my computer, my keys, my phone, my wallet, my shoes, important papers, drinks, and a child? I swear that one was not my fault. If you've ever sent me a text or an email, you know it's an either immediate response or 3 to 5 business days of overthinking. Sorry, Jill, Michelle, Catherine, Tanner, and probably half the choir. But what I didn't know all these years are all the things tangential to ADHD. That jittery, anxious feeling is the adrenaline I need because I can't do paperwork without it. The panic attacks are when my hyper brain spirals on incomprehensible topics. The yelling at someone I love and then feeling so horrible about it is because my feelings are so huge and so reactive I can't always stop them. The deeply rooted insecurity is because a child with ADHD, on average, is corrected 20,000 more times than a neurotypical child. That very predictable depressed mood is PMDD, because my body is sensitive to hormone shifts, which more often than I'd like to remember have come with crying to God with what I call the dark night of the soul. If you know, you know. One of the other things I have been observing and valuing is about FCCGE. More and more over the last few years, it isn't the music, the teaching, the service opportunities, or the heart for others. They'll slap you in the face the moment you walk in the door. It's how many people in this room bring the most authentic version of themselves, the one that takes up space, and I admire you. So if you see me swaying, or bouncing my leg, or crying, or getting more excited than other people in the room, or having more ideas than time allows, fashion swap, I'm looking at you, I hope that you, like me, can feel just a little bit honored that this place and these people are a safe place to bring our authentic selves, where they can wiggle their way to the light of day, just as God designed us. If you're someone working with people experiencing mental health challenges, I see you. If you're supporting someone you love with mental health challenges, I see you. If you're someone open about your mental health challenges and fighting the good fight, I see you. And if you're someone walking in darkness with your mental health challenges, I see you. And it's okay when you're ready to let someone walk with you and know that this place is a safe place for all of you. If you believe that, like I do, please find your QR code in the bulletin or drop something in the plate so that this place can always be a safe place. Thank you.